Well, hello there. Yes, it's me. So I'm trying to get YouTube up at the moment. It's taking a bit of a time. My mouse is playing up now, that's all I want. Hello, Stephen. How is sound and vision? Another fag while you're on. We'll finish it off. I was messing about, missed the timer. First time I've been late going online. Terrible, I think. Can you hear me? Please say yes. Sound and looks great. That's fine. Oh, God. Hello, pussycat. Come and visit. You're coming up to go on camera. Hello, Mark. Good evening, mate. How's your layout coming on? I watched your video, was it yesterday, I think? In your green carpet. Still want half of your roof space. I've done it again. Hello, Nick. Had to think then for a minute. Oh God, it's gone on to this maintain smooth running. I thought I'd fix this. I ran it the other day and it was fine, and now I've got the message coming up again. So if it goes off again, I'm quitting. Oh God. Yeah. Hornby today. I've just been watching it. I had to skip a lot of it, but I've just brought out a podcast on YouTube about one of their designers, chief designer, is the first part, and then the second part is about the Elizabeth II, number 10, is it? I think. Oh no, 70. The purple train engine, which I've got two of coming. One for me and one for Shirley. or one for me, or one for us and one for eBay. Whatever. But we definitely wanted it, so we ordered it at our well, in fact, when we first went on the Hornby site, it was sold out, or pre-orders were taken off. So we got in touch with Harbin Hobbies, who I'm gonna make my sponsor. Even if they don't pay me, they can be my sponsor. You never know, they might see my stream one day and, oh, we'll give you 10% off everything you get. Oh, that's fine, but you never know. And we were the second person to order, and that was like an hour after I got an email. But on this podcast, Southern Valley Railway, they got, I don't know how many they actually got, they could sell, and they sold out within 2 hours, and I thought that was quite amazing. And they've had 3 batches that they can order. That's the cat, just SHIT itself. Yeah, I thought it was quite good. I wasn't so interested in the first bit. It was about, I think it was the chief designer that did the 91 or 92. I think it's the 91 though. And I wanted to, I already knew that it said about the purple train, so I fast forwarded it. Cat, leave that alone. I'm gonna have to grab the cat. She's grabbed something. Quick jag, last jag. Oh, in fact, it's near enough out. Right. Yeah, it's definitely worth watching for the second bit alone. It was hand painted, by the way. The reason being it was hand painted is because they didn't have spray guns back in the day. So one guy did like 95% of the painting, 3 weeks of painting or something, non-stop. That would do my head in. I can't stand painting in the first place. It's good to be back anyway. It's been I'm still not right. My leg is absolutely killing me, and if it gets too bad, you can guess what? I'll drop off early. But I'm trying to sit down the whole time, so it should be okay. Let's just hope. Right, now this has got to come up right. Oh, it's not. It wouldn't, would it? I bet you I can't have it like this. No, it won't let me move the mouse. Oh, stupid mouse. Multiplayer. Oh well, can't use that. Good to see you all. Was that the last one? No, right. Hello Lee, good evening mate. Thanks for coming on. Yeah, I've ordered, that are coming tomorrow from Germany, 2 packs of Knock people. One's for me lake, which is 3 sets of 2. It's a fisherman or a dad and his son going fishing. It's one they're walking to the place, one they're actually fishing. Dad's standing behind his son, telling him what to do, obviously. And the other one is Dad's laying on the ground behind his son with I think he's got a bottle of beer, which sounds about right. That would be me if I had. Well, I've got a son, but if I'd gone fishing with him, no, I'd be fishing more than he would, without doubt. And also, I've ordered, I think it's a tele crew. It's 2 cameramen sort of thing. Obviously, video cameras, not studio cameras. One with a boom, a woman that's either interviewing someone or telling people what. Not the director, but there is a director, come to think of it, in a chair, and this girl, but she could be just like, right, this is what comes next, sort of thing, you know, on the schedule to what to film next. Right, I can't see any of the. Well, definitely gonna have to get another screen in here because I can't see who's on, how many we've got. Oh, hang on, yes I can. I've just seen where it is on there. 6 and 3, is that right? Or about right? Ah, I've still got the open widget thingy come up, but oh, having said that, it's just gone back up. It's just come down and it's gone back up again. Never mind. Yeah, well, the thing is, I'm thinking back to Dragon Junction Mark II's wedding scene and filming stuff on that, and I thought I'd like fisherman. Excuse me. And I found this first, and left it. You know, just carried on looking, and all the fishermen were coming from Germany, so didn't really want to wait that long, sort of thing, or maybe longer, I don't know. So I carried on looking, and this set came up that I just described, which I'd never seen before, and I thought that's even better than the set that I would have got if they'd been about. And I thought they were in UK. I found out yesterday when I went to track it, it's coming from Germany, but it's in the UK, and it's supposed to get it. It's Amazon, so I'm supposed to get it by tomorrow night. So there we go. Yeah, I can't help that. I think what I'm gonna do is possibly change back to the computer I had in here before, because that wasn't too bad. Um, but as most of you know, I've got a bad leg and I'm trying to keep it up. I'm sat down and laying on the couch and stuff like that. So I've hardly been in the back room. Another reason there won't be any trains running, because I haven't done anything. And there's crap all over the place. Uh, I've seen worse online in some of the layouts. Yeah, but I haven't bothered. As I said, I've cleared. I came in here yesterday for about 10 minutes, and my leg was absolutely killing me. But that was because I was standing up. Whereas tonight I've got it, the leg propped up on a box in front of me, sort of thing, you know. So it's up a bit, but not where it should be. I'm supposed to get in touch with the doctor to go back there again, but I haven't yet. But the hospital signed me off, so which is good, because it took me 4 hours the other day to go to the hospital and get back. Got run. See you all next time. Bye, Lee. I have for anyone that does live streams and hasn't got a stream deck, I have a program for you which is free for either Apple or iPhones or Android phones. Now, before I go on about it, I'm running mine on an old phone I've got that hasn't got a SIM card in it. Right? So you don't even need a new phone, or you don't need to use the phone you use for phone calls. And the program's called Touch Portal. Now, even if you don't want to, don't do live streams, it's actually quite handy. I've programmed it in mine. I've got like Office, MS Office, right? And I can touch a button on that. It'll take me to a new page to start writing, or if it's publisher to do a publishing page and all this different ones, and Excel. Also you can go to websites, like you can put, as we're on it, YouTube, and it brings up YouTube. All you have to do is obviously do the buttons, and there are icons for the buttons that you can download for free. Quite a lot of icons depending on what you want, but it's definitely worth looking at. So if you've got a pen and paper, write down Touch Portal. It's absolutely free, and there are stacks of tutorials or how to set it up on YouTube as well. It really is worth it. Right, I've got my figures tried. Right, I tried printing out. I know a couple of these things I'm going to mention are like 2 or 3 weeks old now, but with not being online and not saying a lot last week, except I'm sorry, this, that, and the other. That's it. I've had it. I was biting everything last week, or hitting the wall. Oh man, what was I going to talk about? No, I started trying to print out Fisherman, and limited success. But I wasn't happy with them. The actual bodies are okay, but the arms and the actual rod were absolutely useless. And to get it down to the actual size that I needed would be even worse. I'm slightly big. The first one I did was tiny, and it actually came out not that bad, but I've tried other ones since, and nah. So I've given up, and as I said, I bought a set, and I'm actually quite happy with the set. They weren't as dear as what I thought they'd be either. I think they're about £12, I think. But don't quote me on that. And I shall go to the screen of my workbench. Well, my workbench, it's part of me thingy. There's my pond. Now it didn't work properly, the pond itself, but I'm still quite happy because I know I made a muck-up. Muck-ups have been made with it, but it's actually come out all right, other than the muck-up. And you can see, like this guy here, he was the one that's too big, and he's not bad, except his arms are so thin, they're ridiculous. So I thought, nah, it's going to be even thinner on a small one. Now, this guy here, this is the one near enough to the right size. It probably is the right size, but hello, Smallwood Junction. A new person. I can't. That's the point. I can't do anything about making you a monitor. A monitor? You're a chalkboard monitor. Oh, my mouse is really peeing me off. I might have to change the batteries. In fact, I will change the batteries. I'll keep speaking while I change the batteries. If I click off something. Oh, good. It's one of them. I've got them somewhere. Reedy. Right in front of me. That's perfect. Yeah. The arms and things, I think that's where I was at, are rubbish. It's just wasn't worth it, so I bit the bullet and bought some. So, oh, stay. Right, let's see if it works now. Hey, it's still not working, so it can't be the mouse then. Right. Or the battery, should I say. See if I can get this up on here now this time, even if I have to make it bigger. I'll make it bigger and leave the other one at the bottom. Alright, now I can't see what's going on the screen, so I'm seeing what you're seeing when you're seeing it roughly. So if anything goes wrong, I'll know from there, but I obviously haven't got scanned. Right, Smallwood Junction, where are we? Let's make you, if I can get down to it, if I can get the mouse to work properly, a moderator. There you go. You have a spanner. Right, now we can drop that off. Right, that's found a way to. Oh God, I've lost that now. Jesus, what have I done? No. Where do I go for that? I haven't got a clue. No. Oh no, John, no, John, no, John, no. Your videos, I think it is. Let's hope. Yeah, I've written down a few notes this week because I had things to think about. Yeah, I'm also thinking of either printing out a small church, or if not, getting a cardboard kit. I'm hoping this is going to be right, but I've got a feeling it isn't. How the hell do I get that back? Oh God, a helping ages past. Not that many pages up here. Is that the one? I think that's the one. No, it's not. Of course it's not. Oh, gold. Try this way. I wonder if I click on go live. Anyway, not a lot has been done on the layout now for over 2 weeks, obviously, and seeing my leg is still very sore and inflamed. But oh, I've lost another member. I'm down to 170. Oh, that's not good enough. That's it. I'm packing up. Wonder if this will do it. Please work for me. Yay, got it back. Right, don't touch that again. Now I've lost that one. Oh God, nothing's going right here. I'll get there. Right, I think I'm right. Yes, those are the two swans I painted. And yeah, I've done everything that I've written down. So most of my time this week, or the last couple of weeks, has been messing about with computers. And yesterday, Carol tried to she bought a new printer about a month ago, and we couldn't get it installed properly. But where it was didn't make it easy for me to get to either. So I said to her yesterday, for Christ's sake, I'll pay for one, go and buy a new printer, but don't get a Canon, because it was a Canon one, and you know, I've never known a printer so hard to actually get installed, or thought it was hard. And then last night she got this new one, plugged it in, and she went straight wireless with it. And I was certain that she hadn't tried going wireless. Hello, Mystic. Hello, mate. Welcome from over the sea. If I've missed anyone while I was messing about trying to get things sorted, I'm sorry and welcome. So anyway, she went off to work today, and by the time Shirley had got up and done breakfast and all this sort of stuff, I got the printer over to my desk, plugged it in, and within the hour I had it working. But it's cost me like 40 odd quid. I said I'd pay for the new one because I just fed up with her going on about it, and she needs it for her cricket, well, crew cup I call it, but a cricket machine and stuff like that. So I get benefits out of it. Hello, welcome back, Lee. I knew you hadn't gone anywhere. Yeah. For anyone that missed it, and I know there can only be 2 or 3 at the most, if you can't afford a Stream Deck, go and have a look at Touch, Touch Portal, Portal. It's available for Android and iPhones, and I'm not even certain, it might even be Linux, but I don't know. But definitely those two. Of course, he's at his workbench. He does a lot. I still want to see him back up in the loft. When you going back in the loft, Lee? Nice weather now. It's be nice and not hot up there at the moment. You'll be moaning next time when you do go up there. It's too hot in the loft. I wish I had the problem. God, do I? Yeah, I've also, besides messing about with the computers and that, I'm still messing about with Power Director, which was recommended to me by one of our online members, Stephen at Bear Lane. And that's a brilliant program, and it's the first one I've ever bought a subscription to. But I did have it as a pirated copy, but I decided to go legal. Wow. For the update. Right. I'm thinking of building some big pillars and having an extension to this window so I can get out there with the layout. I'd love that. Like Carol to win the lottery, she'd buy me a house and I could have a train room, a big train room, not even in the loft. Oh, that would be brilliant. I'd get someone to lay me trap for me. Now I wouldn't have a square. If I had a room that was big enough, I'd have a sort of dog bone sort of shape. So you're walking into the middle sort of thing without having to lift up flaps and that. That's definitely how I do it. Oh god, that's really gone shooting up. Don't you dare go off. I got a train. Oh, I've got a train room, but it's not as the size I'd like. I'd love it to be a lot bigger. I mean, your train room is 8x4, isn't it? Well, the actual board it's on is 8x4. Well, that's what mine is basically, but split in the middle. So I've actually got a little bit more because I've got the two end bits in the middle. My boards are cut. Yeah, not locos. I've got two sets of figures coming tomorrow. Uh, a dad and his son going fishing, a dad and his son fishing, and a dad having a bottle of beer laying on the ground while his son's fishing. The only other purchases is me and Shirley between us are buying two of the purple. I can't even remember what class it is. Someone will know. Purple Elizabeth II, number 70, which Hornby's bringing out, comes out either later this year, I think. Talking about things coming out, Hornby have really pissed me off, and I should imagine Stephen, because I know he's getting the same train as me. The Trans-Pennine Express was supposed to be due out, at first knowledge, when I first thought about getting one, was November. So myself, Shirley and Carol were going to put like a third to it, because it's 500 quid, 502 quid from Hornby, and I'm getting it from Hornby, so I'll definitely get one. And it then kept showing spring 2022, so we've all put money in the bank. Well, I didn't put any money, mine was already in there, but they all put it into my account. Silly them. And oh, that's gone shooting up. Then I looked on there the other day and it's changed, not like from spring to summer or spring to winter, or sorry, autumn. Spring 2023, a year after. Now they've already got the Zoomer out, 800 Zoomer, which I'm not sort of like detail man, this, that and the other, so I wouldn't know the difference between 800, 801 and an 802. But I wouldn't have thought there was a lot of difference. So I can't understand how it's going to take a year to do a paint job, because that's basically the only difference I can think of. So I'm not amused, nor Shirley, and Carol's got pissed off a year ago when she tried to get me something else on pre-order and it all went tits up. So yeah, exactly. I don't know who's in charge of their sort of marketing. I should imagine it's marketing at Wakanda, but whoever it is wants sacking, because it's terrible. And it's not as if you're only paying a tenner and, oh, I'll wait for that, that's fine. But you know, when you're spending like 2, 3, 400, 500, in my case 500 quid's worth of, you know, on something, you don't expect to have to wait that long for something that's initially advertised. Even if it, as I said, if it had been November this year, I'd have been fine, because it was supposed to be my Christmas present anyway, so that would have been perfect. But nah, they cocked that up. It's time for coffee. You can feel my throat going now. Right, let's go back to me. I think it's that one. Yay, there we go. So I've also been messing around with cameras in the sitting room as well, but I can't stream or anything in there or do anything in there with sound, because Shirley's always got, basically all the time, got country music on, and I get a bit peed off with it. Oh, there's the thing. Those 2 videos I did, just videos, that wasn't my voice. Now, anyone that's got Windows 10 or 11 will have the program on their computers. Now, I can't remember what it's called, but if you go into, in fact I can get that without taking anything else off. Let me give us a sec. Alright, it's Clip Champ. If you go into that, it's Clip Champ. Ooh, there we go. Clip Champ Video Editor. Come to think of it, they are a free video editor, and in that, on the left hand side, if you go down, I can't remember how to get to it now because I'm not going to bring it up. It's got this thing about recording voice, and you can go into that and you can have, I think it's about six male and 6 female voices you can choose, and you type what you want to say, and it's, so far, that's the word. Thank you, Mystic. Yeah, it's, if you open up, you know, your Windows thing on your desktop, down the bottom, Windows 10 left hand side, Windows 11 in the center, the blue window, click on that and you'll see it there. It's, you type in and it reads it out, and so far, except for the odd word, it's not bloody bad. I did make a mock-up with the ones that I did. I didn't notice it when I actually did it, when I first heard it, and thought, oh, that's fine, and I mucked it. But other than that, it's brilliant. So there are, that's 2 programs today, but then I've had a lot of time on the computer, more than normal, so I'm hoping my leg gets a little bit better so I can get back in here. I miss running a train more than anything. I did, oh, that's something I thought some people won't know. Carol bought me a Black 5 at the Glasgow show, and when I went to chip it, one of the brackets that holds the motor steady disintegrated, and I went everywhere trying to get one and can't get one. As per normal, out of stock of, you know, Hornby spares are crap. So I thought, right, I'll try and print one and see if it works. If it works, fine. So I printed this rough thing out, and it actually works. So I've still got an order in, pre-order in for one. So if I get one, fine. So I was going to run that. I've been saying I was going to run it the next time. In fact, which one is it? It's actually on the track, ready with some blood and custard carriages behind it. I've now got 2 Black 5s, and I'm actually thinking about buying another one, the steam one from Hornby, especially if this TransPennine is next August. I just might put an order in for it. And I know I did say the TransPennine was the last Hornby I was going to buy brand new, but I keep seeing things, as per normal. As long as I've got enough to pay for the lecky so I can run them. It's now saying please check the resolution. Well, I can't do nothing about that at the moment. So if it throws me off, at least I've got 35 minutes done tonight. It's better than the last couple of weeks. So this leg, I can't get it into a comfortable place at the moment. Ooh. I'm trying to think what else I've got. Have I got anything else? I need the cat to come and tell me. Can't think of anything else. What's this? Are prices going up on Bachmann trains as well? Well, I think they are. I think they've all gone up. They're all dear. Well, it doesn't matter who's picking them out or if they've gone up. They're all dear. I mean, Hornby's definitely. I thought Bachmann were bad at one bit, but Hornby have definitely gone past them this time. I think I'm going to get thrown off here. Keeps bringing up messages. I will do on the next one, pal. Just it's telling me to bring down my thingy rate, and if I try it, what rate is it? I missed it. Oh, Viking output. I can't see I'm going to do that, so I'm not going to touch it. Not while it's on. If it goes off, sorry, it'll go off. Yeah. See, I even before all these price hikes, me being an old git, and I look back to when I was a kid and how much things cost. All right, money wise, it was probably not a lot of difference, but I still can't see whatever £500 would be back in like early 60s, late 50s, early 60s. I can't see the prices being equivalent. I still reckon these would be higher. Yeah, I keep getting these messages up, and I can see this graph, and it's really going up and down like a yo-yo. I obviously didn't take it down enough. I did a test the other day. I left it on, put it on and left it on, and watched it in the sitting room, and it was fine. Obviously I can't see what's happening on what I'm looking at now, but it didn't go off. But now it seems to be because you lot are all on. So if you lot buzz off, it'll be fine. I'll talk to the wall. But that's it. The weather here, quick Edinburgh weather check. These lovely. We've had rain. We seem to be getting rain. It's really sunny in the daytime, then rain at early evening. But we had a little bit of rain earlier on, but ever since it's been really sunny. With a nice breeze. Good walking weather, I would say. If I could walk. I need to get one of these. I don't want the little motorised scooter, but I need something I can get around electric wise. Only trouble is carrying up 4 flights of stairs to get back up to my flat. That should be good for a laugh. Build a ramp. Oh, bit of news, bit of local news. Don't know what day it was. I think it was either Friday or Saturday. We nearly had a death in the block. The guy that lives in number 1 was on the ground outside his window, which he was only at 1 level up, but he was obviously fell out the window or was pushed out the window. We don't know yet, or I don't know yet. And Carol came home from work. If it hadn't been for that, we would have known, because the police came. We had 7 police cars right outside our block, and they hadn't come for me. And then 2 ambulances, and not one of them put any sirens on. It was just blue lights, according to Carol anyway. But they obviously took him away. He wasn't dead, because they were taking stuff like a neck brace, oxygen and all this stuff. Hello Simon, good evening mate. Nice of you to come on. I've lost that now. Why have I lost that? 6 current. That's not bad. And but he's a nice enough lad. He likes his drink, but he's not a junkie. So I was thinking perhaps he was trying to catch a bird or something out of his window. It took a leap for it and went. But as Shirley says, you wouldn't, if you were going to commit suicide, you wouldn't do it from his window. We've got keys to our windows, you know, just handles that go in any window in the block. And there's windows on the top floor. I'm in the middle, well, the second floor down. And he can get one more flight of stairs, and there's a big window there he could have thrown himself out of, because he could open the window, fully open it. So there's that. So just been discharged from hospital for the second time in 4 weeks. Know the feeling. Although I wasn't admitted, I was a day patient, but it's a pain in the butt. Yeah, I'm just aching, really aching, but other than that, I'm stressed. Stressed, not dressed. Well, I am dressed. Also, once I get my leg better, and once the track is laid, possibly the Wednesday stream might change to a more sort of what do you call it? Showing, doing things, talking as I'm doing things, like kicking a cat. No, don't mean that. Nah, like obviously running trains, and actually maybe sort of like building something in the corner or something, but not actually out and out being a tutorial, just building it as I go and talking. So that the camera on the thing, but I'll be talking. That sort of thing. But we'll see. I got ride an ambulance both times. You're lucky I had to get the bus. My leg is really swollen. It's still really, really swollen, but there you go. Yeah, this thing seems to be holding on. Don't know how. But we've done. Oh, we're nearly there. Can it last quarter of an hour? Let's hope. So I haven't seen anything for Ollie coming on tonight, so I haven't got to rush off. I'd like to see you running multiple A4s. Well, once I've got, I'd like to do 4, but being 4 as in not double headers, because I haven't worked out how to do double headers yet on Z21. And it's, if I use Railmaster, it's supposed to do it. You put 2 locos in and it's supposed to make them even. So I might have to do it that way, but we'll see. I couldn't run all of them. Surely has come to think of it, it's talking about running all of them now, how long that would be, sort of thing. Shirley wants changed their mind about getting the Pride train because of this purple engine that came out. So that's on hold. She'll still get it, but after everything's, she's got these other things. And she wants all 7 carriages, so it's a 9 carriage loco, train, whatever. And I'm looking at this now. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 will be there, 8, 9. Now I think, I'm not certain, but I think the carriages might be slightly longer than the ones I've got on here. So if they are, that's nearly half my layout on the outer oval. So it'd be sort of, you virtually won't have to wait long for it to come round. It's not a great choice. I like me multiple units now. That's my new love. I need to get the track really good for Steam ones, in my mind, to do anyway. But we'll see. I'll definitely have a. You have to probably remind me when it nearer complete. Well, when it is completed. In fact, not nearly completion. What else we got? I don't think I've got anything else. Any other news? News. Yeah, I don't know now whether I'll be running near enough. Well, not quite, but put something else on that would be. Um, yeah, I'm still hoping to get to Perth, but if my leg will have to be completely fucking. Oh, excuse me, completely better. There's no way I'm gonna try and walk around a show. It would have to be really, really like 99% fine. So we'll see about that. I don't think Mystic has seen my pond, so let's go back to the pond. The pond scene. That did I press it enough? No. There, it should be there now. There's the pond. This is just, well, it's not just for Mystic, but Mystic hasn't seen it, I don't think. Now we have 3 different sized fishermen on that. We have Big Boy here, who's a giant. We have possibly the right size one, this one here with this, and right behind here is a very little one. In fact, if I just move him out a bit, you might be able to see him. He is tiny. Can you see him? Oh, I need to put him the other way. Let's put him there. Oh, he's fallen over. He's drunk. The wee son's drunk. Get a bit of blue tack. Get on. Can't get it off my finger. Thought blue tack wasn't supposed to stick. I'll put him sideways on if I can. Now, stay upright. He was the little one that I'm just putting in. He is tiny. I printed him straight from the thing and got it wrong. But as I said, I've decided to buy some, which I'll get tomorrow. But also last week I tried to say that what I was thinking of doing, like, this is cork. This is cork, and I've still got the bit that goes in there. So what I'm thinking about doing, when I glass the cork, and it won't be this bit, I'm going to cut another bit out by using this as the template, right? And I either put that in there and do it, the grass on top, or do it on top and then glue it on top of this with the grass on it. But I think I'll go with putting this in first. I think it'll probably be the easier way. What else? I've got a fair few grasses now. There's also something else I was thinking of. I was talking to Stephen about it either last night or the night before. Can never remember what. No, Tuesday, yesterday. I was thinking about, like, in rivers, you get the reeds that they're underneath the water, and they go with the flow sort of thing. So I was actually thinking of trying to do that, sort of get some paintbrush bristles or something like that, dye them green or paint them green, whatever, putting a very light amount of water down in the hole, sticking these in, sort of then bending them over when it gets really near to sort of setting, so it's still a little bit tacky, so that holds it down, and then pour some more water on top, and hopefully it looks like reeds underneath. But then I thought, well, a pond wouldn't have them, and if it had them, they go straight up, like they come out of the water. So I've scrubbed down the first idea, so I'm still going to do it, but have them coming out of the water. But the pond, that pond isn't the size it's going to be. It's going to be at least twice, 3 times that size. Yeah, that would lay flat straight away, but as I said, it's a pond. It's got no flow, so they wouldn't be down like that. They'd grow straight up, right? I was also after some lily pads, but they're expensive. So the only thing I think of that is getting my little Carol, or big Carol. It's bigger than, taller than me now. Getting her to do me some on her machine, and the machine cuts them out, so it's just a matter of sticking them on top and maybe sort of just like a little bit of varnish just over the top so it keeps them down there. But then this pond wouldn't have, in my thinking anyways, it wouldn't have carp in it. It would only have sort of like perch and roach, that sort of stuff in it, and probably goldfish from people getting rid of their goldfish into the pond. I was actually thinking about having a fish jumping out as well. If I could figure out how to do like circles, ripples, maybe, yeah, and just cut the nicks in the side. Yeah, that could work, mate. Thanks, Simon. That's an idea. Because it's going to have to be varnished or something anyway to hold it down. Because it wouldn't be leather. I've got a green card. Dark green card. I don't know if I've got dark green card, but I'll think of something. That's a good idea, that. But I'll slowly get there. The worst thing at the moment is the stuff I want to do on the layout. It's the layout itself. It's not that I can take something through or do something through there. Hey, oh, Mod Podge. Gloss Mod Podge can create ripple. Ah, right. I see what you mean now. Yeah, I'm gonna yeah, but well, I want the circle. You know, like if a fish jumps out, it leaves like a circle of or it comes up to eat and just breaks the surface. It puts these ripples that go outwards, circles. I want one of them, and I want it then to create a little fish head or something, or half a fish coming out of the water. I've got the ideas, it's just the how to do the things. Anyone? Perch. Oh god, that'd be absolutely tiny. Yeah, that's the only thing why I was talking about a small church. If I can find a small church that I like, um, I found one I did like for the printer, but it's going to take like a day and 3/4 or something. And I thought, I'll blow that. Really sort of put me off. It's done in a wanna. There's no sort of a wall here, the wall there, and roof and this, that, and the other. The whole lot is done in a wanna. And now come to think of it, I don't even think it's got doors on it, so it definitely won't be made. So I probably will go for see if I can find a cardboard kit, or find someone that's really good at making models that feels really, really, really sorry for me. I was watching Dean Park. He's doing a caravan park sort of thing for residential caravans or holiday ones, and I just get amazed at some of these guys, how they do stuff. Really do. I mean, remember the roads that instead of like nowadays they sort of put stones in and they steamroller, there's showing me age, roll them in sort of thing. Well, back in the day they sort of used to throw stones over the top, and used to go along these roads, and all you get was ping, ping, ping in your wheel arches of these things shooting up from your tyres. Well, he actually did a road going to this park with that effect, and it was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And I think, God, I wish I had half of your talent. So I get ideas, but can't always pull them off. Right, that's it's quick then. Anyone got any thing to talk about that they've done, or what they're buying, or their wives are letting them buy, or they can afford without breaking themselves? I'm not looking forward to October, by the way, when the electric goes up again. I mean, I can afford what ours is at the moment, but it's supposed to really hike up. But the government will help us out, won't they? Yeah, like hell. Not a chance of that. Right, Stephen, if you're still there, you're all out of gunpowder. What are you going to blow up this time? Give us like 10 minutes after the stream, mate. Jubilee wagon. Oh, I Engage. That's no use to me. God, won't even be able to see it. Now, I hadn't properly seen an Engage until I went to the show in Glasgow. Although oh, there's my throat. Hang on a minute. Quick drop of the old gargling juice. I printed out a wagon, the chassis of a wagon, for Dave Williams, and I honestly thought it can't be that small. But I soon found out when I went to the show they are that small. So I'm glad. I'd love to be able to do Engage, because it makes such a difference, the amount of layout space I've got here to be Engaged, but I wouldn't be able to get all these nice logos. So I'm going to start wrapping up and go to my latest ending. Well, it's the same ending as last couple of weeks. Just had a new put a new intro in, which I'm half happy with. Right, I hope everyone is well. Take care of yourselves. See you next week or on the streams. Yeah, I love N scale, just don't, it doesn't like me, it's too tiny. Yeah, I'll definitely be on Anthony's on Friday, and anyone else that I know that brings one out. So everyone take care. Bye for now. Goodbye.